Okay, let me show you what I've got going today. I've got the 2510 and the 706 both on 10 meters, and I've got the other station over here on the big computer, and we're going to make connection between the two. I've got the 2510 and the little MFJ TNC there. It's set up as a mailbox, and we're going to use the 706 on the other computer as the end user, and I'm hoping this will all come out, so we'll see what happens. Okay, let me point out a few things about the old school TNCs. Is the status LEDs. Power, PWR, obviously power's on. The next LED is a CON or connected light. STA is a station, and I'll explain what that means in a minute. PTT is the green light, which is obviously push to talk, and DCD, which is data carrier detect. So anytime this TNC hears a good signal coming in, the DCD will light up, and that lets you know that it's tuned and decoding the data. The stay light, it serves a couple purposes. Its first purpose is when you send a packet, that stay light will light up, and when the other station receives and acknowledges that, then that stay light will go out to let you know that the other station has received and acknowledged your packet. Also, the stay light is used in mailbox mode, and normally it's off, but if somebody leaves you a message, it'll blink, and that'll let you know you've got some mail. So anyway, enough about that. Let's go over to the main machine and leave a message in this mailbox. Okay, now that I've changed screen colors, you may be able to see it. Excuse me. But anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to connect over to the old school TNC and leave a message in my mailbox. So for Mix W, you'd have to come up to the top under Modes, scroll down to Connect, and this is obviously once you have chosen packet and set that all up. My call, you'd set your call sign in there, and down below in the remote you would select who you want to connect to. And in this case I'm going to connect to myself -1, which is my mailbox. So then you hit the connect button, and you'll see it go through its routine and it will connect. The beeping is the alarm on my mailbox letting me know that I am connected. And there's the text coming back. Mailbox ready, and it'll spit back a command line, which there's your typical PBBS command line. So we're going to send a message to me, at least to my mailbox. So we'll hit S space KB7DX and hit enter. And it'll come back and want a title, and we'll put TEST just for test. Send message, Control Z to end. So let's see, this is a test message. We'll send that. And you want to keep your lines to less than 60 characters each per sentence. And just short messages, probably no more than 4, maybe 5 lines of text. On HF anyway. VHF, you can get away with a lot bigger files. But since we're on HF and the band changes, we'll stick to short messages. And earlier I could not figure out how to send a Control Z in Mix W, but I figured out that if you send a /EX, it's the same thing. So this is ending our message. And it'll spit back a command line, letting you know that it has saved the message and is ready for its next command. Okay, now if you just wanted to list what messages are on this board, you would hit L, just a plain L, enter, and it will list all the messages on the board. And there's only one there now. Slot 1 is to me, from me, and there's the title over here, test, and it's ready for another command. So what we want to do is read slot 1 or message 1. So we'd hit R for read, space, and whatever message number you want to read. In this case it's 1. And there's the message, and it's ready for another command. So since we don't have any more messages to read, we'll just sign off with that mailbox. In order to do that, you hit B, which means bye, and enter. And there we go. It spits up the statistics, which these are packets sent and received. So 19 for 19, that means we're doing 100%. Rejects sent, received 00, which means no packets have been rejected. And T1 timeouts, we have not timed out. So there you go. That's a standard personal mailbox connect and leave a message. Okay, now on the other end of this is the mailbox side. As you can see, the stay light is now flashing. This means you have a message waiting. So the way we would check this, being as you are the systems operator and the mailbox is on, what you do is type in the command sysop, S-Y-S-O-P. And this will give you a set of mailbox commands without obviously connecting anywhere. So, okay, you have mail, so we're going to list it. So simple, same commands, L, enter, and it'll list the messages. And obviously we have one from me to me, and in slot 1. So we'll have hit R for read, 1, enter. And there's the message, and it spits back another command line, indicating this is the end of the message, and it's ready for its next command. So B for bye. Oh no. Okay, and this one, old school. You have to get Control-C, which puts you back in command mode. And now we're out of the sysop mode. And that's all there is to it. As you'll see, the stay light is still blinking, which means the message is still there. And, well, let me show you how to delete that. So again, you type in sysop, S-Y-S-O-P, command, and then you go to delete it. Since we already know what message slot it is, we'd hit K for kill, 1 for the first slot, enter, and message 1 deleted. Now you can only delete messages that you have either sent or received. You can't delete anybody else's messages. You'll notice that the stay light has also gone off, meaning that there's no messages for you. So that's it. That's a basic mailbox connect and retrieval.